Hey, hey everybody, welcome. And of course, I am your host, it's Ga.girl. Just in case y'all don't know who I am. I am Mama Ga.girl to Big Vi Opinion. I'm about to introduce Big Vi. I will make some moderators today. Hey, Muse Black, welcome. I got some of Big Vi moderators in here. Y'all make everybody feel welcome. Over here, we like to build up. We do not like to tear down. And I'm glad to see some of y'all in the chat. Lavish Lady Talks, my own Georgia Trooper songs, A-Child Dream Team family. We all as one over here. We all as one over here. We try to put out a lot of positivity. I do a lot of health and wellness, entertainment, and I'm all about making sure putting out awareness for injustice. Make the story short. I want to tell you how did I meet Big Vi Opinion. A few years ago, I heard this voice used to come on Dana J Live all the time. He used to call in whatever topic Dana J was talking about. He would always come in and he would always break down the scenarios or whatever questions or topic that Dana J was talking about. And I was saying to myself, this was smart man. He knew how to break down these cases and different types of subjects. And I just had the opportunity to meet him in that way. He always was respectful, very mannerable. I could tell he was raised right. And then at the time when he started his channel, I was also starting my channel. We both out here trying to get out here in this YouTube world. We were always trying to encourage each other. He always would tell me, Ga.girl, keep a pushing. You're going to get those numbers. And I always told him, keep a pushing, but Big Guy, you're going to get your numbers. And further, just a short story, make the story short, because he's backstage, y'all. He is backstage. He ready to come on. He's I admire his strength. I see the things that he's doing on his channel. And shout out to his crew. And thank y'all for coming over. Shout out to his crew for hanging in here with us today. He have an awesome crew over there, y'all. Lavish, Lady Talks, Muse. I can just name a bunch of all us just connected together over there. But he's a very awesome person, y'all. And I just glad he gave me this opportunity to talk to him. I might sound a little nervous. I don't know why, but I talk over him all the time. But it seems like I'm nervous today for some reason. But we're gonna just have a little talk. And after we have our discussion, the people in the chat can ask some questions. We're not gonna be all day, it don't take all day to get to our point. So no further ado, we're fixing to do the man of the hour. I done already gave him a new name, y'all, Mr. 24 Hour. And of course, I will be giving him a gift at the end of the show. He gonna have to give me his address, because when I have guests over, I always have them complimentary gifts. So I does have a gift just for him, and I hope he like it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm making y'all moderators today, so y'all, just in case we get some crazy people coming up in here. Over here, we don't play that drama stuff. We say what we gotta say, move on. That's it. We don't do the back and forth. We don't do none of that. And that's why I admire about Big Vi. He never was for drama. He said from day one, that's not what his platform is about. But if somebody come in there wrong, he always get them straight. And what I tell my troopers over here, if somebody act up over here, we're going to give them the what? We're going to give them the boots. So can we put some boots and heels up in the chat? We be watching now. We know the devils when we see them. So we're glad to have y'all over. So I'm fixing to bring the Mr. 24 Hour on himself. Can we get some applauses in the chat for Mr. 24 Hour himself? Big Vi Opinion, my YouTube son. I adopted him a couple years ago. And me and him always stay connected. He always gonna check on me in some kind of way. If he don't see me, he know I got health issues. He gonna always check on old Ga.girl. So no further ado, the man of the hour is here. The man of the hour. I done gave you a new name, Mr. 24 Hour. Where you at? Where you at? Hello, Big Vi.
Hey, come on the camera today. What's up, Mama Ga.girl? What's going on?
Are we twinning today? Let me see what you got on.
I just got on a white t-shirt today. That's
Okay,
it.
what's up? And of course, we'll be talking about his shirt business and everything. I tried to say some good stuff about you. Like I said, your work does speak for itself. This is Big Val opinion for everybody. We're gonna get into it. I know today Friday, you might be tired, you probably worked all day. And I know some of y'all just want to enjoy your families on the weekend. Like I said, over here we build up. We don't tear down. And this is Big Val opinion. I got a few questions I want to ask, and there ain't no hard question, Big Val. I got my
Uh,
stools all sit back, so
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
you
ready.
sit
I'm
back
ready.
and relax. And Georgia Mom girl had to put her hat on today. When I about to get down to talking serious business, I had to put my hat on and stuff. So welcome everybody. You got some of your peoples over here. I appreciate them for coming on over here, supporting, and that's what it's all about. The
That's
first
it.
question, this is Big Bob, everybody, but my first question is for him today. Tell everybody your name and who you are. Just tell everybody your name. You don't have to tell your government name, but you just tell what we call you on YouTube.
All right. Well, I'm Big Val Opinion. Uh, I started my YouTube channel with a little inspiration from another Dream Team member, my brother Dana J.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always call in like Georgia girl say, voice of my opinion, and he pitched the idea. And I'm the type of person if it seemed like you challenging me to something, I'm gonna take on the challenge. And when I get on a mission, I'm not gonna stop until the mission is complete. So I'm Big Val Opinion. And like I say, I just got an opinion. It ain't facts.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't fiction. It's just my opinion.
Okay. The next question is, where were you born and raised?
Oh man, I was born in Morehouse Parish, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Raised in Louisiana, all the way up until I was 17 years old. Yeah, yeah, 17 when I left the South and I migrated up north, and most of my 18 to my adult life, I lived up north. Besides when
Okay.
I worked over
You
the
might hear
road.
some noise in the background. My husband off from work, honey. He got that hammer and nail. He just want to get the making up all that noise. So that's what you're hearing back there. He got a hammer. He back there doing some carpentry work. If you hear any noise in the background, go ahead, Big Guy.
Yeah, but yeah, for the most part, I was born in Morehouse Parish, Louisiana. I'm from a
Mm-hmm.
little small town in Louisiana, population probably about less than 5,000 maybe. Um,
Okay. So did you go to college or did you what did you do?
no,
Did you go to college or did you take any kind of trade or what?
no. For the most part, I was a football player. I was a three sport athlete. I played football, I played baseball, and I played basketball.
Okay.
I left the South when I was 17 and moved north, looking to have a better chance or exposure to try to get scholarships and things like that. But when I migrated up north, I didn't understand the school system and how it worked. So when I first moved up there, I went to a school that was near my stepmother's because that's who I was staying with at the time. So I ended up moving out from with my stepmother and moved with my dad. So I transferred schools. So it was my senior year of high school, and by me transferring from one school to another school, I would have had to sit out my
Okay.
senior year. I wouldn't have been able to play football. So that kind of ruined my plans as far as college go for me.
Mm-hmm.
And talking to my granddaddy growing up a lot when I got in my teenage years, he used to tell me like, if
Yeah.
you're not gonna be serious about college, it ain't no use to you going and getting that debt. And then when you start working, you're gonna be behind because you're gonna be, you have wasted student loans, financial aid, all
Mhm.
that stuff. So there's one thing I can say. My granddad, he always told me, if I wasn't serious about college, don't
Okay.
do it. So that's why I focus more on the trade. part of life. So I'm more into hands-on trade skills.
Okay.
That's kind of who I am. So high
So
school, I did finish high school though. So I do got
that's
a high
great.
school diploma.
That is great. My next question is, since you brought your granddad, so who was one of the thank y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Of course, this is my guest up here, Big Bio Opinion. We just having a sit-down conversation. This going into my next question. I see you was talking about your granddad. So who was one of the main people in your life that was telling you, Big Dot, it didn't matter that you didn't go to school. We see what you're doing and we're proud of you. And we're praying that you become the man that who helped you become the man you are today. It could be maybe one or two people. You could just name those people out at this moment.
um, the first person I would say my grandma. My
Okay.
grandma, which is I got a big picture of her in my living room, a life size picture of
Mm-hmm.
my grandma because my grandma taught me a different side of life. My grandma taught me the loving, the caring, the
Okay.
helping, nurturing. That's the side of life that my grandmother taught me. Then my grandfather, he taught me, you know, a different side of life as far as, my work ethic, always getting done what I set out to do. Decision making. My granddad always taught me my appearance and what my appearance look. How important my appearance is when I'm out doing things and conducting business. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I never forget he used to tell me about tattoos, even though I got them. Even though I got them, and now I have to explain these same stories that my granddad would explain to me to my
Okay.
children. Look at me and be like, "Oh, I want a tattoo." I'm like, "No, you don't want no tattoos." I know my granddad used to always say, "Don't identify yourself for the police." And I never understood
Okay.
that as a teenager. So when I got older, I understood if you commit a crime and you so happen to go to jail, they take pictures of all your tattoos. So if you ever was to commit a crime and they don't see your face, but they can take still photos of tattoos and placements of
Mm-hmm.
tattoos, they can kind of put your tattoos in a database and kind of narrow it down to a possible suspect. So as an adult, I understand that now. And I gotta say my mama too. My mama, I was rebellious against my mama because I
And
didn't like
how
discipline.
was you rebellious against your mom? Tell me, explain it to me.
Because I was rebellious because I was spoiled by my grandparents. And my
Mm-hmm.
mama was a disciplinary person. So I didn't care for discipline. So every time it seemed like I was gonna be disciplined, I'm gonna run to my grandma or I'm gonna run to my granddad. And so
So in
a
other
lot of
words, you were
stuff,
spoiled. In other
huh?
words, your grandparents spoiled you.
Yeah, my grandparents spoiled me and my mama was stern. So I had to come back in my adult years and apologize to my mama for a lot of, the headaches that I caused and bumping heads because a lot of stuff she was telling me, she was only telling me for the best interest of me. But me
Mm-hmm.
being spoiled, I didn't want to hear that.
So, do you have children?
Yeah, I have children. Yes, yes, and that's my motivation every day. My motivational factor is my children to get up and do the things that I do and grind the way that I grind. My daughter is my biggest YouTube supporter.
That's all right. That's all right. Do she be in your chat?
Now she don't be. I don't allow her. I don't allow her on the internet. But she tell
Yeah.
all her friends at school her dad is a famous YouTube blogger.
Look, you trending. You are trending. Um, what my next question is what advice you took from your parents that you're giving to your children today? I know you have a son, right? You have a
Yeah.
son. I think I've seen a picture of your son. By
Hmm.
him being, because this is gonna be going into our next segment. By our black men are being targeted out here in the world today. What what did you learn from your granddad as a young man growing up in your area? I'm not sure how your area was back then. Was you all being targeted as men being targeted? Are they being targeted
Hmm.
now? So by you having a black son, what what are your grounding, or what are your trying to set for your son today? I don't know how your son, you don't have to tell your son age, but what are you telling your son? What advice
My
or what you telling
uh
him?
my biggest thing is accountability.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what you do, always be accountable. You know,
Yeah,
go to school, be accountable. When it comes to doing your schoolwork, be accountable. When it
yeah,
comes to interacting with people, always be accountable because accountability is something that a lot of people they miss that step. You know, they miss
yes,
that part about being just being a human, just being
mhm,
a human in general. Accountability is something that we all must take when it comes to our actions, no matter if our actions are good or bad.
that's
Accountability
right.
is one of the main things that we must do. And if you grow up as a kid always blaming people, guess what you're gonna be as an adult? You're gonna be an adult blaming people. You're never
Absolutely.
gonna get it, you know. So I preach accountability because guess what? You need to own up to whatever it is that you do, and wherever you short at, whatever you lack in, guess what? Take those things and build on it, fix it, work it, make it happen, shape it up, form it to what you want it to be. You know,
That's
don't
right.
go around here blaming everybody because guess what? We all have problems. We all
Amen.
have shortcomings.
Amen.
We all
Amen.
fall short in some category. But guess what? Long as we're not blaming other people and taking accountability and say, look, we can do better. I can put more effort into this next time. You know, or I can split some of this time up and focus on this a little bit. You have
Yes.
to accept accountability as an adult, as a child, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what you do. As a human being, accountability is the number one thing that we must see when it comes to dealing with people and life in general.
Right,
That's
right,
my
right. Okay. Okay, was it okay? So you say, well, I was gonna get back to your YouTube channel. You started your channel because you said you was always be in J's chat, and that's where I met you at. Do you remember what I met you through Dana J? I
hmm
met you through Dana J because whenever Dana J was having any type of topic going on, or which we have been dealing with the R. Kelly case for what the last 3-4 years now,
Oh yeah.
about 4 years. And
hmm
I remember you used to call in. I was like he knows something. I said, he real smart. I was just saying about you just being a moderator on Dana Chat. I could just see the knowledge and the things that you know about different things. And it comes back from the way you was raised. And when did appear on my channel, you were always respectful. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And these days you're not getting yes, ma'am, and no ma'ams from people. So shout out to your parents for raising you to still respect your elders and always give people the
Most
much
definitely.
more respect, because I know there have been times I was feeling this way and that where you always have came over here, and people just never know how you could just lighten up another person's day just by coming over, just saying, "Hey, Georgia girl," or I could
hmm
just come over and say, "Hey, big guy." You never know, a nice word of kindness could make a person day. It'll make them feel much better if they be going through anything. But I appreciate you, Big Bye. I think you are
I agree.
awesome, and you're doing a great job on your channel. And you got some good people. They follow you on over here. Shout out to those opinionators, because I'm one of them. Because I'm one of them also. Get back to another question is, do you think having a YouTube channel is challenging?
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Hmm.
I believe it's challenging depending on your purpose. You know,
Okay.
um,
What is your purpose? Tell me your purpose, because that was going to be the next question.
my purpose is to bring people together. Is my purpose is to hold on just a second. My purpose is to being a bridge for people to come together for a
Hmm.
common purpose. And that common
Yes.
purpose could be love. That common purpose could be the injustice. That common purpose could be
Mhm.
brotherhood. Whatever that common purpose may be, is building that bridge for people to be able to cross and intertwine with each other, because the gap
Amen.
has been so big, and the gap has been misconstrued by people thinking that black folks, the only time we can come together is when it's at a funeral or a get together or we
Yes.
argue, disrespecting each other. That's why I'm so big on respect when you come on my platform, because I
Mm-hmm.
want to show people that it's way more to us in our culture than disrespecting women or disrespecting men or
Yes.
belittling this
Yes.
person or belittling that person. So my purpose is being that bridge to bring people together and show the world that it's more than just, it's more intellectual people in our culture, in our community, than what they think, because a lot of times they look at us, we are already, like we were saying on my live one of the other days, at birth as a black man, we come out the womb a statistic as a black person, period. As
Yes.
soon as we're born, we're a part of a statistic that we have no knowledge of. We one in every so many, whatever, and that's just part of life, and that's how they have always looked at us. But they can say what they want because they not God. I know God has a purpose for us all, and I'm living in my purpose right now.
Absolutely.
I see it every day.
Absolutely.
I see it
Absolutely.
every day.
My next segment is going to go into you were saying what your purposes are, and I'm fixing to bring up what I've been seeing you doing on your channel, and what I have seen you bringing to the table. First, I see that you bring positivity. Then I have seen how you have took a small group and you have grown. You are blossoming over there. People are listening to you. They'll see the things that you're doing. You got the next person want to try. And said that's what we call awareness. You're putting the word out there, and you have a good group of people that believe in you, that are supporting you every step of the way. Because there have been times I have came in your chat, and I'm a night owl. I go to bed early. I know you have been on hours and hours, but all those days and nights are paying off. So this is the segment I want to talk about right now. I see you have been doing awareness for injustice for the one of the high profile cases, Art Kelly. What what has been your message? What message are you sending out here for someone that have been in R. Kelly's shoes or in R. Kelly's shoes? What is your message? What are you sending out there in the air? And are you reaching people?
Uh, my biggest message is, I think, is R. Kelly today. It could be you tomorrow. It could be your brother. It could be
Absolutely.
your uncle. It could be your daddy. No one is subjective from this type of scrutiny when it comes to what R. Kelly is going through. And the big
Amen.
misconception is people don't know what he's going through. They only know what they heard on the media. So that's the biggest part. And
Mm.
I always say, like, it's like growing up in the hood, as they call it, growing up in the hood. If you are the least like person, it's easy for someone to come out and put a rumor on you, and for the community to take that rumor and run with it. And we know what a rumor is, right? If I tell
Mhm.
Georgia girl I stole $5, by the time Georgia girl go and tell T Glenn and go tell somebody Big Vi stole $50. By the
Mhm.
time whoever T Glenn told, they gonna go tell somebody it gonna be $500. And all
Yeah.
of it pour down to Big Vi took $5. You know, but if depending on who you is and depending on the rumor that's get put out about you, people take the rumor versus the facts, and they
Yeah.
run with the rumor.
Absolutely.
And this is
Absolutely.
what we see in the case of R. Kelly. People has took the rumor and ran with the rumor, and they ain't even talking about the facts. And now that the
Exactly.
world is waking up
Exactly.
to what's going on, and they starting to see, like, hold up,
Yes.
this man ain't even charged for dealing with none of his charges have to do with dealing with little girls, but this is
Mhm.
what was presented to the public.
Okay.
So
So
my message to people out there, you know, go look for yourself. Stop
that's
relying on
right.
someone else to bring you the message, and go look for the messenger. and that's it.
Yes. Yes. So do you think you are reaching people by doing this awareness? I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, I think you are. I have seen you grown. I have seen you grown, and I have seen what you've been doing on your channel. Shout out to you for putting that hard work in. Shout out to those people that are listening. You just
Mhm.
came off of a 24-hour live. You just came off a 24-hour live. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time and patience for anybody to be on YouTube 24 hours. Yes, I be on, y'all know I post every day, but 24 hours, it took dedication. It took hard work, and it took a team of people. And I salute the team you have over there, like Lavish, T. Glenn, Muse, Sir Miguel, J Rock. I can just name your crew.
Yeah.
Those people are your people because they have been with you from day one. The moment you said you wanted to start this awareness for him, for R. Kelly, doing an A child, you got, and of course, I'm a moderator on your channel. The
Mm-hmm.
day you said you wanted to, when you put it in stone, you want to do a 24-hour live. A lot of people probably saying, how you gonna do that and work? But you know what?
Yeah.
Guess what you did? You put God first, and you went on and did what you succeeded to do.
Mm-hmm. It
So
was a
for
challenge,
you,
and
and Jeffrey Taylor, yeah, he's very awesome too. I like the way he talked too.
yeah, it was a challenge, and I at first it was like the little doubters in your mind, but
Hmm.
you know, shout out to shout out to Lavish Lady, you
Yeah,
know,
you got a good
shout out
crew
to
there.
Jeff. Hold on, the guys that normally the usual panel guys that I have over there, Lex, Lil Mac, Jeff, Progress, Sir Miguel, J Rock, Lavish, Classy, Derek, Provoked Thoughts. Um, you know, these people organically, you know, we organically came together. You know, I was speaking and, you know,
Hmm.
uh, used to be over on Black CEO page. That's how I met most of the guys that I met over on
Okay,
Black CEO page. And then they came over on my channel and we just bond.
well, that's good, and that's what it take these days. It's good that y'all are bonding because a lot of people. I'm just gonna say, and that's why I'm proud of you, and that's how what that's the way my channel going. I do not do drama unless you bring drama to me. I'm not about it. I don't deal with it. Like I always say, my saying over here, if I can't lift you up, I won't tear you down. So
Mhm.
y'all are welcome to come back, and I'm gonna get back to some of my other questions. So was it a time that you want to throw in the towel on YouTube? Have it always? I know everything have not been peachy. Everything have not been peachy, but have it been a time you want to just throw in the towel?
Yeah, I have took breaks. You know, I
I
have
know
took
I was wondering about you one time. I was
the
like, what
one
the
time I took
hey?
like a 2 week break. I had to step back, and I stepped back because I saw the success. What I considered to be success, it was growing, and I
Mm-hmm.
also saw the the naysayers as well.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I'm a processor. I'm a thinker, and
Mm-hmm.
I process stuff. So when I become overwhelmed, I like to sit back and I like to look and to
Yes,
see like
yes, yes.
what's you really have to process this thing that we do on YouTube because it's really this the way that I feel about it now is
Mm-hmm.
totally different than I felt about it then. I think at this point I
Okay.
understand the greater purpose for me
Okay.
being on here now and having the guys that I run with and the
Mm-hmm.
ladies that come over and support. You know, it makes me want to do it. You know, I
Yeah,
feel some
yeah.
type of way when I don't see a lot of people. We say we dream team, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
see a lot of dream team No, I see some people over there, but I don't see a
I
lot of
know.
the green
I said
team
I have
people.
been like that, but you know
You
what,
know.
Big Guy? This what I always say. I go with what I got.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
go
it.
with what I got and who I have. I always tell my dream team family. I always thought that because I didn't talk about Art Kelly that much, people want to come to my channel. But we all had to find our own purposes. You had to find your purpose. Maybe when you took your little break or whatever, you probably stop back and say, which direction do I really need to go? But we never do things to satisfy others. We do things to accommodate ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We know we got family on YouTube. We know everybody, they go where they want or however, but that don't stop us from doing and being who we are. Okay? That don't stop us from
Right.
being who we are. And I appreciate, I know you probably saying, hey, see, Georgia girl, I had to take a break. Sometimes you have to take those
You
mental
have to.
breaks. And I talk about self-care and everything over here so much, y'all. Um, it's just a little habit to me. You
Right.
got to take those mental breaks because not these people will run you crazy. And I'm like this: if you don't add wood to the fire, it won't burn.
Right. Unless you Tim Savage.
Oh my God! But I'm
Yeah,
proud of
yeah.
you, big guy. I'm
Oh,
so
I
proud of
told
you.
you it's been a
I'm
struggle.
so
It's
proud
a
of you.
struggle, but that's a part of when you understand the way that God works, He gonna put hurdles in the midst of the race because guess
Yes.
what? He gonna see if you the type of person that's gonna go around it, go
Mm-hmm.
under it, over it,
Yes.
or you gonna run through it. I mean, and that's the part of that's the way that God works. So I understand that God is gonna always challenge you in the midst of any situation. So now that I understand that, and I know
Mm-hmm.
ain't no way around it, I can't dodge it. And no matter which way I go, I'm gonna have to answer to it. So I might well
Absolutely.
complete the mission the way it's set up for me to complete it. I
That's
took a
right.
break then, but I'm not gonna take a break now. I look at a lot of stuff. I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff, but I do understand that I have built a totally different community of
Yes.
supporters from the people that I was expected to support as much. I have built a totally different group of supporters that
Understand.
come to support,
Understand.
and
I
I
look, you got a
appreciate that.
whole family over there, and I'm part of that family. I am part of that family, and I like what you're doing on it. And you keep doing what you're doing, just always. And I tell my children this all the time: continue to keep God first, no matter what you do,
Oh,
because
yeah,
He will guide your steps.
most definitely. If
He
you ain't
will
got
guide.
God in what you're doing, if God ain't first in what you're doing, you wasting your time. I mean, most
Absolutely.
definitely, you
But
wasting your
I
time.
got a few more questions, then we're gonna get to the chat. And I want to present you with a gift. I hope Toy ain't already showed you. My sister, I did show her last night, but I want to present you with a gift from me. Whenever I have people, I always give them complimentary gift. And this is something I designed just for you. But I want to probably wrap these other few little questions up. It ain't that many more. Okay, let me see. We're fixing to get into the part about your shirts. How did you come
Okay.
up with this design? Do y'all see this is Big Buy shirt? How did you
Uh,
come up with this design?
at first, I didn't have no design, and I just wanted a regular T-shirt that said my name on it.
Mhm.
And like I say, my son' mother, she's a T-shirt designer. She's a T-shirt educator as well. And she was like, "Well, this shirt is too plain. It don't mean like what do it mean? And I'm like, it's big vowel opinion. What you mean? What do it mean? So she's like,
I like the way you got the
yeah,
hand right there. It's just
mhm.
like, look, you're
You
you're
offer,
you're
yeah.
you're offering a
The handout is in the shape. The handout is a symbol of offering, and the message logo that say BVO is the message. So that's me, Big Vi, offering my opinion, and that's
mhm.
how the logo came about with the handout with the message over it, and that means Big Vi offering his opinion, and that's how you come up with that logo. And when she presented it to me, I was like,
Okay.
wow, that's different. And I was like, I like it. And then that's the one that I chose to go with. Was my handout is a symbol of me offering my opinion to the world.
Okay. So if anybody want to get a T-shirt from Big Buy, his link is up there in the subscription box. Can one of the moderators, can y'all just copy the link for me again and copy his channel? I love my shirt. I did my second time win. I told
Yeah.
y'all.
And I had to order me. I had to pay, and I was like, well, I had to pay for my own shirt. So I was like, hold on. I'm like, do I get a discount? You like, this a business? I was like, okay,
I
okay,
like it. It's roomy.
okay.
Good material. You know, I have my own shop too. I love the material of it. And
Uh,
like I said, this hand represent a lot. It's just like you giving people an olive branch. You reaching out. Look,
mhm.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
You can come here. Make you. That's how I said about my channel. I got my sofas all surrounding you. Sit back, relax. Just
yeah,
be yourself. That's the main thing, being yourself. Be who Big Vi is. And that's what I love and like about you, Big Vi.
that's
You
it.
never changed on me. You always have been in my corner. There might have been times where you probably didn't see me because you know I does deal with some health issues. But I do pop in and out, let you know I'm here.
Right.
I never left you, but I had to take a mental break myself. I
You
said,
got
look,
to.
it's too much going on. And I said, I just, I
You
said,
most
Big God,
definitely.
know
You most
I love him.
definitely have to.
Huh?
You most definitely have to take breaks and evaluate your situation and do what's best for you and what's in the best interest of you.
But yes, everybody, again, this is Big Val Opinion, my YouTube son. I adopted him a couple of years ago because I
Yeah.
just, you know how you just click with people. You know how you have people coming in your chat, like you call people your uncle, your sister.
Yeah.
And I said, you are so respectful. You remind me of my son, but you're a little bit older than my son. Reason I say you remind me of my son because my son is just like you. He's driven and he's out there trying to make it. And he tried to put that he tried to motivate others. You know, you probably didn't see my son interview, but what I'm saying, um, I like that about you. You keep doing what you're doing. People are listening to you. They are listening to you. And you got a good
Mhm.
crew over there. I mean, you got a good crew. I got those Georgia troopers over here. There's
Right.
someone in here somewhere, but they in here, and you know, I told them today, because we all combine the troopers and
Mhm.
the dream team and the PNA. We're all one family. You know, we all have purposes. We all have purposes.
Oh yeah, that's
I
it.
want to show you what I'm introduced.
What's
I'm
up,
getting
A child? Shout
welcome
out to
in,
everybody in the
everybody.
chat.
Welcome
What's shout
in,
out to the
welcome
chat?
in. This is Big Vibe here, everybody. But I wanted to ask you maybe about two more questions. Then we're gonna get to the chat and let the chat. What advice will you give someone? Not only if they're doing a YouTube channel, just advice you would give someone that is out here trying to make it in life in general. What advice would you give them?
Hmm. I'll say mm, biggest advice, the most important thing I would tell if I was to be talking to someone that wanted advice from me, the most important thing I would try to tell them is that adversity is gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be aware, be prepared. The more you prepare yourself for adversity, the more you'll be prepared when things come about when it seems like that most people will get straddled by, most people get halted by because it come when it catch you by surprise. I used to
Yeah.
always tell myself a while. One thing I used to tell myself in my early 20s. I say, man, look, I hope for the worst, but I live for the best. And they say, why you do that? That don't make sense. I say, man, if I hope for the worst, that means when bad things come about, it's already expected. I already foreseen these things coming. God already told me that I was gonna have these problems at some
Yeah.
point in my life.
Yes.
And when
Yes.
these problems arise, guess what? I'm already prepared for it. Sometimes people don't be prepared for what's to come. And when you get caught
Amen.
off guard by trouble, guess what? You get straddled. And when you get straddled, you can't think. And once your mind stop thinking, then guess what? If you can't react under pressure, you in a bad situation. If you can't respond when under pressure,
Mm-hmm.
you are in a world of trouble. And
Amen.
me, I'm the type of person. I pride myself on being able to respond. I'm at my best when I'm under pressure.
Okay.
When I'm bothered, when I'm in a tight situation, when I gotta get out, guess what? I'm gonna get out.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna get out. I'm not gonna lay down for a soul walking this earth. So my advice to someone that's trying to get started, trying to make it in life, be prepared for the adversity because all the good things that's gonna come to you gonna come. But it's
Amen.
gonna be the adversity is the people. See, that's one thing God can't tell. God don't tell us is what that the next person may do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
He warned us when he say no weapon formed against us shall prosper. People don't look at that and take it for what he's saying. He ain't say
Better
that the
say
weapon
it.
wasn't
You
gonna
better
form.
say it. You better
He
say
ain't
it.
telling us it ain't gonna be a way. He
You
done
know he
told you
preach.
right now.
You know he
He
preach
done
over
told
here
you
too now.
everything. He done just told you no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So he just told you there are gonna be weapons. So for the
Amen.
average person need to understand there's going to be weapons in life. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be times when you apply for a job that you're more qualified that you may not get it. It's going to be times when you get fired because you chose to do something that you felt was right, but the boss man felt like you was trying to show him out. It's going to be times when relationships don't work out. It's going to be times when marriages don't work
Come
out.
on now. Come on
It's
now.
going to happen. It's going
Yes.
to happen.
Yes.
Those weapons are going to form. But guess
But
what?
they do
If
not
you
have to
believe
do
in
what?
God, you just
They
got to
don't
keep
have to
believing in
prosper.
God.
They do
They
not
don't
have
have
to
to
prosper.
prosper. They don't have to. That's why you keep God first. You believe in God. You believe in His word. If God is head of your life, everything that come after that, it don't matter. If it don't align with God, like my grandma always tell me before she died, always ask yourself, empty me. Always ask God, empty me of anything that's not of you and refill me with everything that is of you. And I lose,
Yeah.
grandma, what? That was she
Don't have
always
me
told me.
shout over here now. Don't
I'm
have me
always
shout over here.
remember that. I'm gonna always until I die, and that's what I always empty me of everything that's not of God. That means if a person not for me, any of them,
Ooh.
show me so that I can know how to move. Because I'm not gonna drink from the same cup as the person that's against me. I
Uh-huh.
see a lot of things, but I move with respect. I move with integrity. So at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
even if
Mm-hmm.
I don't speak on something, don't mean that I don't see it. I acknowledge it. God let me know. That look, now that you know the enemy is here, I'm gonna show
Mm-hmm.
you how to deal with it. Because a lot of times people jump the gun.
And
You gotta have patience. Just because you know somebody's against you, don't mean you have to call them out right then and there. God gonna expose that person.
woo. Can I get some hand claps in the chat? Can I get
God
some hand
gonna
claps
expose
in the
it.
chat? Can I get some hand claps in the chat? Because everything you have said is true. Everything you have said, those weapons may form, but they don't have to prosper.
You don't have to.
They don't have to prosper. And you keep doing what you're doing, young man. You're doing awesome. You got some people in your chat. Look at these people. You got people in your chat. They love you. They love the message you're putting out there. Like I said, Mama Jolly Girl, sometimes I be in a tub some metal, I be in the bed. I say, I peep in there. I have to leave out, but I let you know I'm here. I'm in your home. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. And I'm so glad you gave me the opportunity. I wanted people to, if they didn't know who Big Vibe Opinion is from yesterday, they gonna know who he is today. Because I wanted people to see exactly the message. What are you putting out on your channel? And people are listening. They are listening. So you keep doing, you keep lifting your head up, you keep doing what you're supposed to do. It used to bother me at times, like, well, I got this person or that person in my chat. You know what I started saying? It doesn't matter. I got me and God in my chat.
Mhm.
If nobody
That's
else
it.
don't listen to that Georgia girl, I know God is listening. And
That's
I
it.
get on that sermon in a minute, but I'm just
Right.
gonna this your day. This your
God
day.
is
Y'all just
God.
come on back
God
and
is good,
flow.
as
I
they say.
am Georgia girl. I can talk now. And one of your guys I just love on your channel, Sir Miguel. He get me all. I mean, Sir Miguel get me every time. I like the way Muse talk too, but Sir Miguel, I don't know if he's anointed or what, but I can feel his anointed. And Big Bass, you might not want to believe it, but you got a calling on you. You got some anointing on you. You need to start claiming it. You need to start being it. I see it. I've been seeing it. Live it. People want to hear the word sometimes. And I like how sometimes you end your show in a prayer. I like that. I love it. I love the way you start and I like the way you end. And that's what it's about. Building, lifting each other up. You cannot catch not one. I don't think, only thing I done saw on your channel, only thing you have did a lot of funny videos, but I don't think there's not one video that you have told someone down. And you can't find a video on my channel where I have told someone down. Because if I can't lift you up, I won't tell you that. I feel you the same way. But we will defend ourselves. We will defend
You put my back against the wall, I'm gonna just dismiss you in a proper fashion, because I always tell people that negativity is like cancer. If you address it, guess what? It spread. If you let it linger around, it spread. But if you see that cancer coming to your chat, you kick it out. Guess what? You keep on moving. And I'll give them the boot. I put boots to asses, and they gone.
I said, get on the boot over here. I said, boot on out of here. No explanation. Get them on out of here. But at this moment right now, I want to introduce a gift to you. This is from me. I designed it just for you. Then we're going to get to some questions in the chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. Like we said, we're networking, we're building, we're helping each other out. And I consider you as a person, if a person needs some, if you got it, you would give it to them. Because I see that you was brought up in that way. And that's the way I am. I give out gifts over here all the time on moderators. And I see how you doing your channel. You're giving your people shirts and look what I got. You're giving people
and shirts. I promised all them shirts back in the summertime, but like I told people, when I took a loss, I didn't say nothing. I didn't complain. I didn't ask my people on my channel to give me money to go back and do it. I worked and I worked overtime. I worked hard until I got in a situation to be able to do the stuff that I set out to do. I'm a man of my word. I don't like
understand. But this is what I made for you. I hope you like it. This is what I'm gonna call you.
Oh yeah.
It's like a travel mug. And when you're doing your lives, you can always have your drinks in there, maybe coffee or beverage, anything. Ooh, okay. But I designed this for my shop for you. And if you want to get anything else, you can get it. But I will be sending this to you. You can email me your address. You can put a straw in it. You can put a straw in it, and it'll be your travel mug. It'll be your mug. It's just like when you're on your live. When you're on your live doing your 24 hours or whatever, just say, look, Mama Ga.girl said, put me something to drink in here. I was wondering when you was doing, do you like it?
Oh yeah. That's
microphone. I designed it because you be dropping the mic over there. So I did it that way. I put the mic at the end of the cup. I said it by my sis. I said, you think he'll like this? I said, don't tell him that. Don't tell him. But you just send me
I appreciate that. I'm gonna definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna definitely will support that around.
Okay. You send me your address and then I'll mail it to you. And of course, shirts and buttons and everything else come along with it. That's your own little pattern. If you just want to say, Ga.girl, I want me some mail, just shoot me an email. But that is your gift. At this time, everybody, if anybody got anything, any questions they want to ask Big Vi, y'all can do at this time. Thank y'all. And what kind of drink you gonna put up in that, son? Show me what you gonna put in that cup. Woo! What is that? Some Jack Daniel? That is
That's
some
some
Jack
whiskey.
Daniel.
That's some whiskey. Now you tell how now I got an old soul. Now you can see why. This is
Yeah,
what I drink.
I can tell. You ain't got no gin back there, do you? You got the gin back there?
No, just
I used
whiskey.
to drink that gin, big man. I'm telling you that. I
Little
used to
bit of
drink
hot
that little
sauce.
gin.
You
What
gotta
is
have
that?
some fried chicken and hot sauce and some Jack Daniels.
Boy, you ready, ain't you? You ain't ready. Hey, man, thank you for popping in. I really do. Hey, Malik, good to see you.
What up,
Anybody
Malik?
got a question they want to ask Big Vibe? Put the question up on the screen. Hey, Malik, good to see
What
you.
up, Malik, my brother?
Good to see you. All right, Ed. Thank you for popping in. I love my Dream Team family. I love each and every one of y'all. You know, it's just a pleasure to be able to talk and just have fun and lift each other's spirits along the way. Uh, y'all want to ask Big Vi anything? He said he's an open book. He's an
Yeah.
open book. So if y'all want to ask him anything about his childhood, you said you did play football, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to go professional or what happened with that?
I did want to go a little further, but
Mm.
when the situation happened with my schooling, it kind of
Mm-hmm.
discouraged me. So
Okay.
I ended up moving back down south, graduated from my hometown, and getting with my granddaddy and just learning like trades. And like I said, that was one of the
Okay.
biggest things he taught me. Like he told me, as long as I got hands and an able body, I should never go without making no money. And he taught me how to
Amen.
do a lot of different small engines and
Okay.
working on different things. Like he taught me a lot of the main components as far as just living. My granddaddy worked for the same plant for 55 years, man. And
Okay.
he
Wow, that
he
is awesome.
he got like in my hometown right now. They have a scholarship named after him that they give out every year.
Wow, ain't
He
that
got lifetime
amazing?
achievement. Like my granddad, he was different. I mean, my granddad was so different. We was the only people who grew up that had a basketball goal in the yard, like cemented in
Mm-hmm.
the ground. And all the guys used to be walking around their earrings in and sagging and stuff like that. But those were rules that did not go when you come to my granddaddy's house. So they'll be walking up to our house and we'll be outside playing basketball. We'll see some of the guys coming up the street finna come play basketball. As they get closer, we see them start taking their earrings off, pulling their pants up, tightening
Yeah,
up their
you're a trooper now. You're a trooper.
belt.
Yeah.
So they tighten up their belt, pull their pants up, tighten their belt up because they knew my granddaddy wouldn't go allow them in the yard if they had their pants sagging or earrings in or different stuff like that. My granddaddy, he didn't play that.
You didn't
So I
play
can
that.
see a lot of the tough guys when they came to our house, they was regular people.
Mhm. All right then. So everything your granddaddy taught you as a child and as an adult, it just played out real good for you, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He was there. It was him. My grandma. You know, my great grandma was on bed rest for like 12 years and never had not one bed sore ever. My
Wow,
grandma took
that's
care of her.
amazing.
My grandma took care of her every day, hand and feet, night and day. And now living with my grandma, so I got the experience. That's how when you was talking about the Alzheimer's, I got to
Is that,
see this.
hold on, Big Vi. I look like somebody gonna have to get the boot. Who is it right here? Who is DS? Like he trying to act some Big Vi. Why you need to know my real dude? Who is that? That's a troll. Get him
I
out,
don't know
y'all.
who.
Get him the boot.
I
Get
don't know
DS
who.
out of here. Who is that? Do anybody know who that is? Let's give DS the boot, y'all. Give him the boot. We don't play that. Come here acting silly. See, that ain't nothing but the
I
devil.
ain't,
Ain't nothing
I
but
ain't
the
never
devil.
seen.
I don't play that over here. I don't give him that. Come on, give them.
I don't know if it was a mistype or what.
What do you think they were trying to ask you something else? Do you know them?
I just seen her. I don't know. I don't know.
They said, what was they said? Big Vi, why you need to know my real dude? What they mean by that?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you want to give them another chance, or you think we need to
Yeah,
unhire them and see?
they can try it again.
Okay, unhire them, just see what they was talking about. Maybe they made a misprint, but I let you know we get them devils up out of here. Okay, T. Glenn say, Big Bad. Oh, okay. He said next time you come to Fort Lauderdale, man, make sure you call me so we can link up. That's cool. That's cool.
I'll be there on the I'll be there on the 21st next month.
Thank you, Ashley. We gotta see who them devils is, girl.
I'll be flying into Fort Lauderdale next month on the 21st.
All right. So, anybody got any questions? I know he want. How many of those drinks you been had already? Or you just get started?
Nah, I'm finna get ready to go to work.
What?
Tomorrow.
And you got that in your hand?
That's tomorrow. See, it's still in the seal.
Okay.
It's still in the seal.
You already come back like your mama for real. Like, I'm up to act like I'm your mama for real. I just see you better be careful out down that road now.
Nah, it's still sealed until tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to see John Wick, so I'm gonna have me a drink. So
what you got coming up on your channel? That's what you can talk about now. What do you have coming up on your channel? Anybody got a link or anything that you want someone to? I know you got your 24 hours. I know Lavish got it. Lavish, where's that link to the new? Tell everybody about the new 24 hour you got going on.
You got the new 24-hour live coming on 4/28/23. Starting at 3 p.m. From 3 p.m. Friday to 3 p.m. Saturday. What else we got? I think we're gonna bring back the adult talk segments, and that's like talking about relationships and love languages.
I saw some of your shows when you were doing that. I did see that.
I think we're gonna bring that back, and I don't know. Like other than that, just like doing what we've been doing, just having the conversation. Talking about some of the things. Exposing parents like Tim Savage, who wanna blame other people.
Y'all be on him. J-Rock took me with that song. Y'all be on Tim Savage because it's crazy about what he be doing now. And all these years, the last 4 years, he never really just said too much about.
Nah, don't do it. Don't undo it, Lavish lady. It must say, are you working for the old folks in Tennessee?
Well, get that damn out of here. We tried to get you a chance.
Don't get him out. Don't get him out.
Where my oil at?
You ain't gotta get him out here.
Get him out.
You ain't gotta get him out of here because that sounds so fucking stupid. Like this is what you call stupid. Are you working for the old folks in Tennessee?
What did they say, Big Boy? Are you working for them folks in Tennessee? To tell them, I gotta put my glass so I can see. Boy, I can't see.
Yeah.
Are you?
I work for those folks in Tennessee. You see these folks in Tennessee I work for?
What you say?
They are the folks in Tennessee I work for.
Don't hide them. Let them stay high.
Them the only folks in Tennessee. Them the only folks in Tennessee I work for.
We be trying to give people chances.
But that ain't nobody but the same person who was in your chat a long time ago with the BS.
For real? Yeah, they come up on the hey, y'all waiting on me? Y'all come to get me? I'm finna wrap it up. Look, I told y'all give me an hour, so we about to wrap it up. Where y'all finna go?
Oh, yeah.
Come here, y'all want to tell my crew, hey, my daughter and my granddaughters are here. What's wrong? Huh?
Yeah, these
Well,
people are sincere though.
okay, just let me finish this live right quick. Just give me about 5 minutes.
Do I work?
Well, yeah.
I work for me. I work for Big Five.
Well, buddy, y'all don't want me to go with y'all? Well, go on then, bye. Y'all just bring me somebody then. Y'all okay? Big bad, talk to the chat. I'm trying to talk to my daughter right quick. Talk
Okay.
to the chat. But y'all
Yeah,
don't come get me.
I know they trying it. They trying it, but I ain't going. They trying it, but I'm not going.
Oh, y'all go. Hey, y'all. Well, bring me somebody then. Bring me somebody. All right. Y'all have fun. Bye. I thought they would come to get me. They come bring, she come bring her child here to drop off. Bye. They come bringing me thinking I'm in the baby seat.
It's Friday. It's Friday
Bye.
night. I'm
Bye. Don't
going
think they
down.
come to get me and bring me some. They brought me my grandson. That's what they did, y'all.
It's Friday night.
Y'all don't forget to hit those like buttons. But yeah, big bag. So you didn't
Yeah, I
see
don't
that
know who.
person before your chat, don't you say?
Yeah, that's the same person that used to be in your chat harassing you. I mean, I don't
Oh.
I don't worry about that stuff, man. I work for hell. I work for somebody in Tennessee. Why I work for somebody in Tennessee for? What are they gonna benefit me? But these people, hey,
I know, G.
you're not gonna. What you're trying to do, you're not gonna suffice in it. So why they gonna
Yeah,
come
that
to
was
Georgia Girl
another
challenge
question
with
I
you?
wanted to ask you. I know the trolls and the people that have their opinion about the awareness and the things that you're doing for the R. Kelly case. How are you handling that? Because I'm sure you get all type of comments, all type of trolls trying to throw you off, don't want you to put that word out. So how are you handling that? Are you able to handle those type of people like the person came in? We already know it was a troll, but people we respect people's opinions.
You see
If
it and
anybody
you
on my
got
chat said they don't agree with anything I say, you got to respect that. You
yeah.
have to respect that.
You can respect someone's opinion, but to be disrespectful, that's something totally different. To insinuate something that's not true, to put propaganda in people's chats, now that's a problem. That's not gonna ride.
Yeah,
But like I say, man, we can't dwell on it because those people gonna do what they do. That's how they try to remain relevant out here. And guess
yeah,
what? God already told me on this mission, these weapons are gonna form. So guess what? Y'all people are already seen. Y'all already there. Y'all gonna
yeah.
come to Georgia Girl with it, Georgia Girl channel with it, because I ain't never seen that name on that platform over there. Where I put boots to ass
Uh,
in. So you
I
won't
know
come
I
on to
never
Georgia
seen
Girl.
that name.
Georgia Girl, put the boot on them.
Y'all see any more? Get them out. We put boots out of here. Where my troopers at? Get them on out of here. But yeah,
Mhm.
big guy, it has been awesome.
Oh yeah, it was great. I
It was
enjoyed it.
awesome, and I support you. And what I want to tell you, you keep being who you are. And I preach it every time I do wellness over here. Always be yourself. Don't change for no one. Because at one particular time, and I thought I had to be a certain way to fit with certain people on YouTube. But God told me people gonna like you for who you are. They gonna see you for the person you are.
And tell them to block that OG Trevor, that OG
They
Trevor.
good. That's one of my guys right now.
Oh,
What
that
they
one of your
say?
guys? Oh, I
They're one
thought
of
that
my
was
guys.
Trevor. I thought, because Trevor and the other guy, Trevor.
Oh no, that one of my troopers right there. He
Okay,
good.
okay. You good then.
That
Because
one of my
they be out
troopers
here
right
stealing, they be stealing profiles. When I see it, I be like, oh, look.
there.
I'm like, let
I
me,
know who you talk about, but no
yeah.
OG, one of my guys, y'all. OG,
Okay, he
Miss
good. He
Lee,
good.
songs, wellness. You know, they
Yeah,
my
okay.
people.
Well, he good.
Yeah.
I had to text Trevor. I'm like, you going by OG Trevor in the chat? They're like, nah, I ain't on the chat, bro. Oh, hell.
Big
Okay.
Big,
We
we
all
ready
good.
to give him the boot. We ready to give him
Oh,
the boot. But
I ain't here.
Malik said, keep being you, big dog. That's right. Keep
I
being
appreciate you,
you.
man. That's
Keep
it.
being who you
If I,
are.
if I be anything else, it wouldn't be right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but today was a good day. I think if
Mm,
people didn't know who you are, and y'all make sure y'all tune in to Big Vi. He doing some awesome things over here. He's putting awareness out. He's all about respect, positivity, working on the injustice part of things going on out in the world. It doesn't matter if he's art killer, anybody. If anybody's being mistreated, I
yeah.
speak on that. I speak on when people are being mistreated.
We're gonna start talking about the kid in Mississippi that was found dismembered.
I know you did some
Uh,
things about I saw some of your shows when you was about this girl, you was like, why people are not talking about this girl, how they be holding these girls in these apartments and different things. I think you
oh
did a
yeah,
show about that one day.
we talked about the missing women in Chicago.
That's what I
Uh,
was talking about.
we got another young
You
woman that thought it was
Lavish, you run the troopers now, so come on back now. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing about Lavish. Lavish be running that chat over there. She be running your chat over. You hear what
she
I'm
do
saying? She
she do
makes
an amazing job.
sure notifications.
Her
She does
and
an excellent job over there. Shout out to you, Lavish. You
between
make
her
me feel like
and
you my right hand.
between her and like when it comes to like formatting and doing different stuff like that,
Yeah,
man, like they are amazing because they don't understand how important it is. How important if they don't, I'm gonna give them their flowers now
that's
because
right.
it's
That's
everything that they
proud.
put together. When they put it together, it encouraged me to do it. So they'll put it together, and then once they put it together and send it to me, then I put it out, and I put it out, and we make it happen.
That's
So
what it takes. That's what it takes. It takes teamwork. It takes people to support each other to get where we need to get. And we don't have time for no bull crap. We don't have time for bull crap over here. Over here, we try to lift people up all the way around, like my sister on wellness. The things we do over here.
yeah,
We talk about our
we all
wellness over
started
here.
with the sub for sub and all this different stuff. We done did all type of formulas to try to get these subscribers. But one
Yeah,
thing we can say, we haven't
we
bought not one subscriber.
not
You
one.
know,
We
not
got
one.
down in the wet, Big Bang. We got down in the
Out
mud.
the mud, out the mud,
That's why
out
Big
the
Bang, I
mud.
never tell you, Big Bang, is I'm gonna ever get over 500. Big Bang used to tell me, Big Bang, you were the reason I'm sitting longer than what I sit. Cause I used to come on here, I used to just come on here and just get off. You told me, Georgia girl, you're gonna have to stay consistent. And I was telling you how my back be bothering me. You said, well, just stay
Uh-huh.
as long as you can. You always was encouraging me. Cause the Big Bang, I don't like I'm gonna ever get over 500. And that's what it takes for us to lift each other up, keep motivating each other. So if anybody out there, the last word we're gonna say, anybody out there is trying to build a channel or have a channel, what would you tell them?
Find you a lane or find, like I say, the biggest thing I'm gonna tell them is find a purpose and whatever if your purpose is cooking, if cooking is what drive you, start your cooking channel. If relationships is what drive you, start your a relationship channel. If you like cars, if that drives you, start your car channel. Because you're gonna need something that keep you enthused to be able to maintain and be consistent when it comes to this YouTube blogging stuff. If you don't have nothing that you are that keeps you aware, then you're gonna lose your focus.
Yeah,
As long as you got something that you love to do and you can do it, what's up?
yeah, but I'm gonna let you go. I know you got to get ready to go to work.
Now I'm
Anybody
finna put some
has any
knuckles
more
upside this
questions
boy
for
head.
him?
But yeah, like I was saying though, find you something that you can do. Whatever you do with the least effort that you enjoy the most, that's what
uh
you should do to build your
Somebody said
channel.
they had a question. They said, "Ooh, you read that?" I'm nosy. I have a question. Are you married or have you ever been married? I
Can
didn't even
y'all?
ask you that. I didn't even ask you that.
Can
I didn't
y'all?
person or whatever. Oh, you been married?
Uh-uh. No, I almost made that commitment, but God slapped the shit out of me.
What?
God woke me up.
But look.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
You said God did what? So you almost. That was one question I should have. I wanted to ask you, but I said I don't want to get too personal. So you done got close to being married.
Huh?
Have you
I
got
once
close?
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
You gotta stop. But anyway, you guys, this has been great. Y'all don't forget to, if you have not connected with Big Guy, please do. His link is up there. He does have these shirts right here available. Look, what I always say, Big Guy, you always tell me I gotta go to work. Do you be working, Big Guy? You be working them
Yeah.
5 and 10 phones. That's what you be
You
working.
know I be working. I be working all the time. I'm working even when I'm not working.
Big Guy, you be working all them phones. How many phones you got, Big Guy? About 10?
Got one that I'm on, and I got this one. Well, this is my work phone, but then I got a laptop now, so that's it. And I just put this old headset on.
Y'all. You know what, y'all? We have to laugh sometimes. You have to have some kind of humor out here.
You gotta have some humor.
You cannot be walking around here mad and angry all the time. It's not healthy. Y'all know I get in my little healthy talk. It ain't healthy to be y'all stressed out, y'all. That's why I said I had to take a break for some of this stuff. These folks gonna have me popping my blood pressure pill. I mean, I can't do it. I had to say, look, I'm in the bushes. I still support you, but I can't do all that racket. It ain't good for you, y'all. I want to go to bed at night and rest good. Wake up the next morning saying, God, thank you for waking me up this morning.
Thank you, Jesus. I got that phone call this morning.
But anyway, y'all, we have had a good time. Let Big Guy. He said he finna go to work, y'all. He said he finna go to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my mission, but
yeah, but I have enjoyed you serious talking. Thank you for your crew for coming over here. You got a good crew over there. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with my boy Big Guy. Y'all be doing awesome. And you say your live coming up on April the what now? 28th?
April the 28th, 23.
Okay, he got another 24-hour live, y'all. And don't
And we
forget
gonna
to send me
introduce
your
some
address.
We doing
your address.
R. Kelly. We doing adult talk. We doing state of the culture, and then we doing changing the narrative. You know,
I like how you have it laid out. Everybody come in different sections. You know, that's good.
Yeah. We will have. I'm trying to get some special guests. One of the guests today let me know that she wasn't gonna be able to be a part. So that's just one person. But we still got our regular people that I'm looking forward to hearing.
I'll be over there. I tried to call in the other night. I probably know what I was doing.
But I told you got you an hour to talk about your wellness and health and wellness.
Yeah, we can do a day, just me and you talk about some wellness. You know, maybe we could do a show like that. That would be great. Maybe you can give me some recipes and I can give you some what? I did see you try to cook
recipes. None of that.
You were trying to act like you were cooking that day. I believe that was
I do be cooking.
I don't know, Big Guy. I bet that was you in the kitchen that day cooking.
I always be cooking. I didn't had to learn how to cook.
But one day you said it wasn't none of you though. You said that was somebody else on that video.
Oh, my auntie made that gumbo, right?
Okay.
Yeah. My auntie made that. She the best gumbo maker.
Look, that's how it is, Lavish. You want to know, so ask. Because I sure got to ask when he married. She said, you wanna, that's right. But he did still skip all around the question. Any last
I'm married to my purpose.
Okay. Any last words? Any last words?
Shout out to everybody that came over and supported the live, supported Georgia Girl.
Thank you.
And this is the genuine support for me that means something. To see the genuine people, coming over and support, it means a lot to me because we got a lot of people that we've been rocking with for 4 years that we ain't see on this live. So when I see stuff like that, I speak on it because I hold those people to a higher standard.
Yes.
But
I see things, but I go on. I do it like J Rock. I think J Rock is a comedian. I really do think J Rock is a comedian for real. He said, I got a question. Who hats do you think have a heart like Tim Station?
Tim's, I don't know, Gerald Grizz, I only think he can find a hat to fit his head. And Tim hats is soaking wet. He done goddamn went blind. That's why he got them glasses, because he done went blind from that activator going in his eye from sweating.
Oh my God. Tim can't catch a break with Tim. J Rock came out with that song. I thought J Rock was going to say something else that day, right? J Rock, what was it about? Jerry Curl?
R. Kelly need to shut up.
Then she said, ready for the next 24-hour lock-in. April 28, 2023. 3 p.m. live will be 6-hour increments. 4 lives, best consecutive 24 hours. Details posted on community wall at Big Viral Opinion. All right. That's the announcement, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on. J Rock, I believe you a comedian though, for real. Cause you funny. I be over there laughing at J Rock.
That's my brother though.
I thank you for coming over, and you don't work too hard. Don't work too hard tonight. Whatever.
I'm gonna sleep probably half the night.
Whatever you be doing, don't work too hard now. Whatever you do, clock in and do. Whether you just be on the phone, you might go out there and get a. Hey guy, go out there and get that load right there. You be making that off. I was J-Rock. I gotta see what J-Rock doing. I love you, Big Guy. I really do.
I love you too, Georgia. Man. Thanks for having me.
What you were saying about the support, we don't see the support we give, but you know what? I take it with a grain of salt. I still love people anyway.
But you know what though? I've come to a conclusion, in the way that God works is, you keep carrying dead weight around, you gonna become it. So, at some point you're gonna have to get. Why you gonna keep bounding yourself by that dead weight? Your load get heavy. Who gonna keep pulling a wagon full of dead people? Shit, I'm not me.
I'm gonna ask the question before I go, cause I want to know. How did I do today, y'all? How did they turn out? Was it good? How did the day turn out? How did the day was the day good? Did y'all enjoy yourself today? I'm gonna be trying to have different guests come over. It's just like we were just having a conversation. We learned some things about you and things like that. And that's what it's all about. Not tearing no one down. We're just gonna continue to stay connected with each other.
Lift our hands in the sanctuary.
You ain't trying to sing, is you? You've been holding back on me now. You've been holding back on me.
I ain't got nothing. We breaking every chain one link at a time. And that's it.
Thank y'all. And are you going live tonight or anytime this weekend or?
Tonight, I'm going to see John Wick tomorrow, so I don't know. Had my son got a hair appointment.
She wanted to see how he responded in the hot seat. I know he isn't married. He did pretty good. He got about the questions wasn't that hard. I tried to keep them simple, and I just basically wanted y'all to see what I saw in him, the type of person I saw in him a few years ago, and he never changed. He never changed toward me. He always have stayed the same. He always have been respectful, mannerable. I mean, he never changed, and he'll pop up because I always tell my moderators and I always tell the people on my channel. I know y'all have y'all own channels. We can expect you to be at every live or every video. That's what we call replays. Just continue to stay connected and just help keep supporting each other. That's what it's all about here with me. Whether I see you, if I don't, hey, I still love you. I still love you. But you have a good night and don't work too hard now. You gonna put your vest on? You got your vest ready to put on?
I ain't gonna work too hard. I'll be hardly working.
Now you done admit it. I was just messing around with it. I know one day you did a video. I said, I guess he want me to see him out there doing a little work. I saw you out there working. I know you be working, but you did a video one day. You was out there. I guess you was in the yard or something. I don't know what you. I said,
Yeah, I do
oh,
everything. I drive trucks, I drive tractors, I drive dozers, I do everything. I mean, ain't nothing, ain't nothing that I can't do. I'm a jack of all trades.
my husband knocking on something now,
Okay.
y'all. But I have enjoyed everyone. Y'all continue to stay
No, no,
blessed.
no, no.
Love you, Big Bye. Don't forget to send me your address. You'll get it's a travel mug. You can put a straw in it. It should keep your beverage whole. Cause when you do that 24-hour live, you be needing something to drink. I know you do. That's right,
Thank you.
Lavish.
I thank
This
you.
is one of my
Thank you and
favorite.
salute. I thank you
Salute.
a lot and I salute you a lot. Continue to work, continue to work. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged and understand. At some point in life, we all outgrow things, people, relationships,
Yes.
and we also are allowed to outgrow old versions of ourselves.
Hey,
And
TNT.
we have to accept that. When growth
Yeah,
comes, we have to accept it. Don't go against it. It ain't no hard feelings.
that's right.
Everybody's not meant to go to the mountaintop with you.
Yeah, you better say it. But this
No.
one of my favorite quotes right here. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all continue to stay blessed. Yeah, you say your time. This is one of my other moderators. I have some troopers coming in late because she on a different time. She told me to text her, but I let you sleep, girl. Because she said her time was different from my time. I think she said her was a couple hours off or something, but we had some people here. We ain't really had too many trolls. Maybe what, one or two, maybe one. We got rid of them. So it was
Yeah,
all good.
they infatuated with me.
You all right, Ted. All right, Big Guy. You look like you sleeping. You gonna take your nap before you go to work.
I'm finna go to work right now. I'm
Oh,
finna work right now. I'm finna
you
work right now. I'm finna work right now.
Big
I'm
Guy.
finna work right
You
now.
gonna sleep on the job. You gonna be sleeping at the job
I
anyway.
got a bed at my job.
I believe. Go ahead, then. That's all right. That's all right.
Thank you
All
so much,
right, Big
Georgia
Guy.
girl. Until next time, shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming over. If y'all didn't
Thank
sub
you.
to Georgia Girl, make sure y'all sub to Georgia Girl. And I'll see your funk asses over on Big Bow Opinion later on.
Thank you, Big Guy. Bye bye. Today has been amazing. You know, I just love talking to down to earth people. He's one of those guys that is down there. We have laughed and we had a little serious talk, but it's all about building and lifting each other up. I have enjoyed everyone. Thank y'all, Ashley, Muse, Lavish, all the ones that came in, TNT. Thank y'all. Today was Muse. I would love to get you up here, Muse. I like how you talk over there, man. I like how y'all be over there talking. T. Glenn, good to see you. Hope you're doing better because I know you've been dealing with some health issues. I pray things are going well for you. Y'all are all welcome to come back. Whenever I have a segment, I does do a lot of wellness over here, but I does and believe in injustices. I have talked about R. Kelly, and I does do things about him, but I let the big dogs do the paperwork and the groundwork. But I do support R. Kelly 100%, and I support the ones that do support him. So y'all are all welcome to come back. Thanks for coming. And this is what I always leave my live with. Continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. And thanks for the shares out. Thanks for the likes and views. Thanks for the super chats. Appreciate you all. See you on the next go round. Bye bye. And shout out to the what? Georgia Trooper, Opinionators, and Dream Team. Love you all. Bye bye. Uh, what you say, TNT? I forgot. I forgave you, Georgia girl. What are you talking about, TNT? You forgave. Oh, I supposed to text you, but I know you just too long had surgery, TNT, and I figured you probably wanted to rest, but we was good. Thank you for still coming over. Just continue to take care of yourself. All right, Muse. I see y'all on Big Vibe. I think he's coming back live later, sometime this later on tonight. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Stay safe, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, TNT. I got your number. I'm gonna have to call and check on you. I hope everything's good with you. You still taking therapy? I know you had your shoulder surgery. Right now, I'm not supposed to have surgery. My therapy going good for me, so I'm just gonna go with that. I have to call you later on and check on you. Okay, TNT? Bye bye.